Stop reminding the Igbos of what you did to them. Well, Huriwa tells Buhari. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, has warned President Muhammadu Buhari to forthwith stop reminding the Igbo-speaking people of Nigeria how Buhari participated in the program that left over 3 million people dead during the time of the Civil War to the Biafran. The Human Rights Writers Association carpeted Buhari, accusing him of excessive penchant for always rubbing soap into the eyes of Igbo-speaking Nigerians over his recent threat to deal with youths agitating for self-government and self-determination in the southeast. Buhari had on Tuesday, after a security briefing about the attacks on facilities of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in the southeast, categorically threatened to deal with those who, according to him, want to destroy his government. Buhari said such individuals or groups will receive the shock of their lives as they will be treated in a language they will understand. The Human Rights Writers Association wondered how Buhari could issue such a threat to the suspected members of the self-determination organizations, such as the Proscribed Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB), Movement for the Survival of Biafra (MASOB), and multiple other organizations. In a statement signed by its national coordinator Emmanuel Onwubiko, the Human Rights Writers Association, however, asked Buhari to stop threatening war against any section of the country and behave like a statesman, except if he wants to tell the world that he is a warlord. Well, Buhari is behaving like a tyrant, and he is full of nepotism, and maybe he's a insecurity bigot, or whichever way you want to put it. Buhari has want to indulge himself into anarchy, because this concerning what Huriwa has just said, or concerning what we Nigerians have been saying all this while. The attack on the Igbos is more or less like the attack on Nigerians, because Igbos are also part of Nigeria, except if he wants to tell the Igbos that they are not welcome to be in Nigeria anymore. Now that he knows that they are fighting for division or secession, and he's still putting fuel or salt upon injury, because now if the Igbos reasons all what Buhari has been doing to them, they will agitate more to divide the country or to go their separate ways. Even the northern groups are already planning to go their separate ways from Nigeria. The Yoruba agitators like Sunday Igbo has been agitating for Oduduwa Republic, because they believe the appointment from that alone is lopsided appointment. Number two, there is genocide in his government. Number three, Buhari is more or less like a tyrant. He wants to Fulanize or Islamize the country. The rights group pointed out that armed Fulani herdsmen are being allowed to kill thousands of farmers and destroying communities, but Buhari allegedly pampers them and has never threatened to take war to their stronghold. The group noted that whenever issues affecting the southeast of Nigeria are involved, Buhari speaks with so much hatred to such an extent that it is becoming apparent that he is not yet tired of waging war against the southeast of Nigeria, even after he fought on the side of Nigeria for 30 months against the then Biafra Republic. Please, President Muhammadu Buhari, stop reminding us, the Igbo, of how you participated in the programs that resulted in the killings of over 3 million Igbo in the late 60s. And even after destroying the then eastern region, General Yakubu Gowon, the then wartime junta leader, failed to rehabilitate or reconstruct the destroyed eastern region, but after the people, through their efforts, rebuilt southeast of Nigeria. President Buhari is now threatening to launch another civil war against Igbo, only because a bunch of boys are constructively canvassing self-determination. Well, apart from canvassing for self-determination, the government of Buhari has labeled the indigenous people of Biafra and the Eastern Security Network as terrorists, that they are the ones perpetrating evil all over the eastern part of the country. And he forgets that in his own region, which is the northern part of the country, the insurgency started from there. You understand? Not minding what the militant did when Yaradua was in power. What those ones are fighting for, they are fighting for just cause. They are fighting for a cause just because oil is being, brought out from their land. Let me use that word. Oil is being mined from their land, and they in their south region, they don't have good soil to plant their crops. They don't have good soil to produce their food. That is why they were agitating for good governance and their own what's it called, amnesty. They were calling for amnesty because that's their land that is generating revenue for the country, and they in their land, which oil is being mined from their country, they are not enjoying the good governance. That is why Yaradua gave them amnesty. But in the other hand of these northern people, I don't know what their agenda really is. Is it to Islamize the country? They started from Borno. I don't know, maybe they have discovered oil in that place. That's why they are trying to push in Nigerians to the middle so that they will take over the territory or take over Nigeria. But their own agenda is what the question should be asked about. Now Buhari, since he is ready to govern the country, the blame will be shifted upon him, even if he is not directly the one sponsoring bandits or sponsoring the insecurity of the country. But for him not to have said anything concerning the banditry and insurgency in the northern region of Nigeria, we assume and we put it to him that he is the one in charge of the insecurity happening. He is supposed to be blamed, and he has been the person to be blamed, because now those disturbing the peace of the region, of the northern region, they have no just cause to just start destroying properties. Kidnapping is the order of the day. They believe paying of ransom by the federal government is their birthright. Why? Well, this is outrageous, provocative, and sadistic. We condemn this dangerous rhetoric and hate speech with all our hearts and minds, and we are putting the world on notice that Muhammadu Buhari plans to carry out another program against Igbo and genocide against Nigerians. And now they are agitating for one Nigeria. There's no one Nigeria. If he truly wants one Nigeria, he should play fair. He should be neutral in dealing, because he's a statesman. He should be neutral in dealing with bandits, terrorists, and he should be neutral in all aspects. He has never said anything concerning what is happening in the northern region. It has been so long, and now they are proscribing the indigenous people of Biafra as being a terrorist because they are agitating for good governance, and they are self-determined, and they are agitating for division or secession. But Buhari, I wouldn't know if it's Buhari that is even doing all sorts, because they will blame it on Buhari. But I believe Garuba Shehu and his likes they don't really want good for the nation, because they are trying to colonize the country, because they say the country belongs to them. They are the owner of Nigeria. Why would they do such? Well, from the comment section, let's just go. Huriwa is among the organization. Well, I believe they have good agenda. By the way, who started the killings? Though I hate killings, but you should not be killing people and tell them to stand still. Buhari said he has crushed them before that he will crush them again. But what must it be crushing all the time? Where is Mr. Dialogue? Some of these gang up against the Southeast from providing 2023 president. We are waiting for his worst, and let me tell you, people, 1967 is not 2021. We are waiting for the day. Okay, well, a president that can't stand and speak but knows how to threaten Igbos. I don't believe it's President Muhammadu Buhari that is saying all that or tweeting. He is not the one. And I opened Twitter recently. I discovered that the tweet Buhari tweeted was removed by Twitter. Well, that's another topic for another day. This man Buhari is so empty and heartless. Look at the words his supposed president is using in a moment of crisis. So unfortunate to have him as a leader. I believe Buhari is not the one typing all those things. I believe it's Garuba Shehu and some of his aide that are using his Twitter page or social media page to confuse Nigerians. Well, this is where I'm going to stop. I would like you to share your thoughts over this article, and don't forget to share this news so that others can be aware. Thanks for listening, and God bless.